Welcome back, everyone. Good to talk to you once again. Welcome to my show. Guys, because tomorrow it's actually 20 May and the rank season is starting. You know, the steel missions, if you want to get some steel and some other rewards, there will be a 7 versus 7s players, and there's quite a few maps. So, tier 7s. So, we have huge, awesome replay from me playing the tier 7 Royal Navy cruiser Belfast. Now, the Belfast. And I'm not top dog. There is a tier 8 Cleveland's, and it's actually very hard counter. I'm talking about the Cleveland versus Belfast or any tier 8 radar cruiser. They are hard counter the Belfast smoke. But on the other hand, guys, I would like to say that this ship is absolutely broken. Not because you have a lot of range, because actually that is one of her weakness. It's actually the range. The shells are kind of a floaty and so on, but what it does, by the way, the Baltimore does have radar, so I do not want to come within, let's say, 10 kilometers or 9.9 what is radar range, but I want to stay like this away. 4 pen for lousy 2700 damage only. Remember, guys, and this is kind of important, that they buffed all tier 8 cruisers. I'm talking about armor wise, so you're not gonna have a lot of success penning a tier 8 cruiser and you are a tier 7 cruiser, because Baltimore, it's a heavy cruiser, and a heavy cruiser have totally different armor, guys. So to remember that, if you pay attention to so many non-penetration, it's because actually even my 152 or 152 millimeters guns cannot actually pen some side of the Baltimore. You see 2 non-penetration, and last salvo it was like 4 non-penetration hits and so on. So keep that in mind. This time only 1 pen and 3 non-pen. What I'm trying to say is, guys, it's definitely a pretty good fire start. Not crazy, not the highest, but on the other hand, guys, you have 12 guns, and this is combination pretty good rate of fire, smoke. But the best of all about the Belfast, it's not her smoke and HE. You put your enemy on fire, you sitting safe in the smoke, sure. But it's the first tier 7 cruiser in the entire game that received the tier 8 concealment module. She is a tiny, small, great concealment. But how good of a concealment? Well, let me put it this way. She beats everything, and that's her biggest strength. Her biggest strength, guys, is that once you are, detected, you can pop the radar and nuke whatever that one is detecting you, and most likely let's say destroy it. However, versus anything else, even some Japanese and some other cruiser, even at tier 8, you will beat them. You have the best tier 7 concealment in the entire game of all cruisers. Yes, you heard me right, of all cruisers. I have no idea who's gonna beat her. I don't even come up with one cruiser at tier 8, for crying out loud, who beats this thing. I do believe her... Scone, oh, for the love of God. Yeah. No, I don't think this dude will ever survive. 8 penetration hits. The next one, I do honestly believe that it's... Yep. Only 1 hit, but, Now... It's over here a problem, but I receive a huge damn hit, 4,500 with HE, which is pretty good. But if Gneiss now would have Gneiss now, for crying out loud, if it has AP, I would probably receive way more damage than those lousy 4,500. Don't get me wrong, the Belfast does not have heal, because it is still broken overpower as it is, you know what I mean, even though you don't have a lot of HP pool, but you're pretty nimble. You see the strength about the entire light cruisers are they turn on a dime. In matter of fact, they don't lose speed in turn, they gain speed in a turn. And you know, let me put it this way, to torpedo a Belfast most likely is never gonna happen. Why? You do have hydro and you have radar. So you see, at tier 7, beside the Pan-European destroyer, which they have excellent torpedoes, fast and long range. And yeah, you may argue also Mayhem, it's also a crazy good torpedo boat, but overall the tier 7 destroyers like you know, British destroyers and some German destroyers, they do have mediocre range. So if they want to send and be successful to send those torpedoes, they kind of need to come within radar range. And no destroyer is that full too. Okay, I received a huge damn hit, really good hit from the enemy guys. Now they are a division, so you know, I'm not doing a whole lot damage, to be honest with you guys. And they do have torps, so one of the guys now, it's very close to my torpedo range. I do honestly believe it, even though that I 2 non-pen, I do 0 damage to this dude. 693, that was the first pen. I aim not quite the best, guys. I should definitely aim a little bit more. But he's ridiculously slow. You see, 14 non-penetration hits on only 7 penetration hits. I change right now to AP because now I realize, dude, this dude is not moving an inch. Let's see if the AP does a little bit more job. And 1100, not a whole lot, to be honest with you. Oh, his H is spamming. All right, 2200. All right. Definitely my aim was, you know, it was long time I did not play for this this ship. And to be honest with you, even though that, you know, I'm not top dog, 2900, you see the AP definitely does it work, but I do believe those torpedoes are never gonna hit. They never come within those 60 kilometers range. And you see, guys, now it's a 9.7 kilometer, and of course I'm not detected. I honestly believe my detection, it's around 8.5, 8.6, something like that. I kind of forgot. I do have to apologize. If someone knows exactly the concealment of this ship, I honestly believe it's that close to 8.5, which is ridiculous close, with concealment expert and with everything. So, you know, that's her strength. It's definitely the concealment and how she moves. She literally turns on a dime. The enemy are doing kind of a bad. The Farragut, it's at 8.9 kilometer. Hood is open fire. I do honestly believe, guys, you may argue that some tier 6 destroyer does not know this game so much, and you know, he has a clan name, but it does not mean that he is necessarily a very high tier destroyer. And 4500 damage. Oh lord, I hit 7 of my 12. And literally, guys, if you do this amount of damage to a destroyer, even though Farragut is one of the most nimble and most you know, easy to dodge, easy to turn, destroying in the entire game at tier 6. It's a very maneuverable ship. However, I still believe that she is way too strong, this Belfast, in this meta versus any tier 6 cruiser, destroyer, you name it. And I would like to say, definitely I will make a special video about the best tier 7 ships for clan, not clan, but this steel battle, or yeah, this new season, ranked season. Ranked battles, that's what it is. The season 16. I do have to apologize. It goes from 20 May all the way to 16 June. Definitely, you have to watch out if you're a destroyer, because she is completely broken and kind of a too darn strong at close range. And what happened right now is that my team kind of defend this side very well, and of course you may argue that the team are pushing from all different places. I'm talking about from both the left and right. The problem is they and Hipper very healthy, and Bayern also, they want to cap. Very well played from my Bayern, and Aoba it's also. So what we're trying to do is create crossfire. Yes, that's the perfect word. Crossfire. The Hippers try to cap. Never gonna happen, of course, because we do have too much firepower. You see, the Clevelands and some of my ships are crippled. The Koenig is extremely healthy. Hood pretty healthy. Bayern it's taking all the shots and all the damage. However, Belfast is coming for the help. I believe, guys, that this Hipper overextend. I don't believe he knew how much firepower and how much defend it was here. He's a standard battle, for crying out loud. You cannot cap. I mean, even if you try to cap, it takes more than 2 minutes to do a full cap. So what I'm trying to say, Hipper, it's a very strong, very good cruiser. However, in open water reversing, it's like shooting, ducks. I have no idea how to explain. It's very easy to hit, very easy to do farm him. That's literally, and we are not. I'm not alone, guys. Haida is also moving in our cap. So right now, guys, I don't know. They are trying to push 3. Confederate is done, by the way. I only did like 88,000, so not a crazy a lot, but probably I did damage significant many different kind of targets. That's what I'm trying to say. And Bayern went down by the enemy Zara. Good for him. 5 non-penetration, only 1 hit. Now I kind of struggle, and I was very confused about all those salvos. You see, I will hit him several times, and most likely I will do 0 damage. Many shots that you're gonna see right now. I have no idea why I do so little damage, but you know, 7 on pen and 3 pen. He's active maneuvering, but the truth is, guys, we have too much firepower over here. I mean, you're gonna see a lot of shells. And my concealment, my smoke is gone. Don't get me wrong, I can be blapped from here if he's target me, but he's busy as all hell. He has several. I'm talking about the entire friendly team to target. So yes, sure, he can target me. That it's true, but I do believe he has too much to deal with. And what, you know, I got lucky, and that is my 3rd frag. Zara, it's also moving here, and I do believe I will actually die here. Spoiler. How is that? Zara's versus anything light, devastate. I repeat, Zara's and all Italian cruiser have crazy, I'm talking about crazy good sap, and you know, 1 ricochet. How is perfect bow on, and you know that it's a problem for me. Let's see, I do believe, yeah, 600, and definitely receive more damage. Alright. And he took down 1 of my guns. One ricochet, so he was perfectly bow on to me. However, I need to change the HE. Now he's moving toward to send those torpedo, but I do have the Hydra on. Very unfortunately, I do have the HE, and if I use my guns right now, he will actually detect me. Yeah, he did. Alright, I did kill him. Okay, I kind of forgot. I thought I was gonna die here. But it was not the case. He was aiming at me, but it was too little too late. He had too little of a HP pool, and Haida and my cunning, which was very healthy, deal with him. And that is the game, guys. Thanks guys for watching. Let me know in the comment below which ship you're gonna play in the oncoming rank battles at tier 7. Which ship is your tier 7 to go ships. So have a good one, guys. Take care and catch you in the next one. Bye.